Hello everybody and welcome back to a rather foggy Spiritfarer where we are kind of on our way at the moment to the bus so that we can go and try the lightning storms. I don't think we're necessarily going to do much better on those than we did on the pulsar rays, but we'll give it a go. Pulsar rays are a bit more annoying and they do kind of wiggle in and out of the way and stuff, but I think I'm going to have to try quite hard to get like a third of them. I don't normally get that many when I do these tasks, so I have always been a little bit uncertain about it, but you know, we're going to try our best. If you try enough times, eventually one time I might just luck out and they might all come to the right place. I don't know. I mean, she did say look at the patterns, so it might be that they always come down in the same place and I can eventually just learn where they're going to be. So that might be how we'll end up doing this one. It might be exactly the same as the gold dragon. I just have to learn all of the patterns. Where's this giant thunderstorm? I had it a minute ago. Oh yeah, it's over here, isn't it? So all the way over this way. This is a giant thunderstorm. So this is why there's a bus stop here. To do the giant thunderstorm. I knew there was a reason. So we're going to have a try at that because we had 3 or 4 goes at the pulsar comets last time and it was a bit of a wash, honestly. It was, I struggled at it. But again, it might be a case if I do it enough times I will just learn how and where things are going to be and I can almost be prescient with it. Okay. Maybe some orange to keep me hydrated while I'm doing these difficult tasks. And we will take Moose and Bricky back to the... yeah, I said that on purpose. I will take them back to the Everdor today. I forgot last time. Didn't forget. Just ran out of time last time. Another challenge. This is an easy one. A little bit of rain and thunder. I won't say this often. Your survival probability is rather high. Just don't let your guard down. You won't end up like grilled chicken. Remember, use dash in there and you'll move really fast. You'll need to move really fast. Heads up, thunder is here. Okay, let's try it. Okay, where is it? Because if I can't see it... Dash sometimes can be a little bit too much of a difficult thing. Oh no, I need to get down to here. And then across to here. I only have to get a third of them. So if I try and just get all the ones around where I am, I will miss some, but I'll just try my best. Oh no. There's still one down there, but I can't... That was really annoying. That was because the ladder was in the way. Dash is no good when you've got like a million ladders in your way, is it? No. No good at all. But I'm getting more than I was on the other one. One there. Alright, how did I do? That wasn't awful, but I don't think I did it. We'll see. What a... Whoa! This makes me sick. You have to catch those lightning bolts. You need to catch more. Do better next time. I hate you so much. I don't know why I'm trying to impress you, actually. We'll have another go, and we'll see how I do. Honestly, the way this boat is put together is probably not helping at all. I'm gonna lower these down. I can't see. I can't see everything. You know? So maybe having everything bunched together a little bit more would help. I'm going to have to rearrange everything after this is done, but we'll try just putting things closer so I have more of a chance. I think, anyway. I don't know if there's some configuration where that's like the best for this. I really don't know. But if things are squished, then they're flatter. They get flat roofs and things like that. This place is going to always be awful. Just trying to get things to tessellate a little bit at least. And the roofs to flatten out a bit. Like, I don't want to get rid of anybody's house. I really don't. Bruce and Mickey's house is a pain in the backside. I reckon if I move this over here somewhere, move Bruce and Mickey's down. See, this is not about me trying to find things, this is about things fitting together. Into as small an amount as I can do. Because the bigger the boat as well, like maybe increasing my boat size so that things are, there's less upward space being used. You get my drift? Might be a good thing. What I'm just hoping to do here is to just try and make it easier for myself. I don't know if it's going to work at all. And maybe regular shapes on top. Like maybe having my farms on the top would help. Like this. Because they're all the same height, they all do the same kind of thing. They would give me a square top to this, and then I could just walk along the top. Now, obviously things don't always go along the top, I know that, but maybe that would help with the lightning at least. Me being in the path of it, I could try. Just keep the top straight. And walk along the top. I mean, you're never going to make it so that it's perfect. It's never going to be the case, but maybe this would be helpful. Just trying to think about what may make it better. Let's move this down. Maybe move my cow field up. Again, just making a nice platform on the top there. That can maybe help. Okay, I'm going to try this, and I'm just going to try just standing on the top there and walking back and forth along there and just see if I can catch lightning. I think I have to be on the same level as where the lightning goes, though, so it's pretty much. But the only thing that I've got that can help me is my dash ability and the fact that I've got flat surfaces to work with. And that might make it easier, so I'll try everything I can for this, and any advantage I can get is going to help. Okay, so while we're on the travelling move, I'm going to get some ingots done. Oh, of course, everything is in the wrong place now. Everything is where I don't expect it to be. So that's going to be a bit annoying for a while. I'll probably try and change things around pretty soon. So we want some zinc ingots. So she puts in silver. Iron, pulsar, zinc. It's honestly just one of these things. I've got to try it a few times and probably get called names by Elena a few times, and then it'll be fine. There's some zinc, lovely, and then we'll go and do this task, and then I'll probably do another bunch of zinc, and then we'll get the desk built for Gustav, and then I'll have a look at what's going on with the cellar. But I'm just going to try running along the top of here and see if we can get like a third of the lightning strikes to just land there. If I could dismantle the entire ship, I would. Sure. Yeah, you're totally going to take the mick out of me, aren't you? Quick, climb up, climb up, climb up, climb up. Oh, I see one. Oh, over there. There, and there, and there, and there apparently. I did see one over here. Will I get there in time? No. The boat is so huge at this point. But I am getting more. Come on the top, please. Come on. Okay, I think I got more that time, so let's just see if that was enough or not. No, that was apparently terrible again. Oh, this is going to be horrible then. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep. And then we're going to build Gustav's stuff, I think. And we're going to look at the cellar and everything like that. And I'll have another go, I guess. But like, short of like demolishing the entire boat, which I could do. Short of doing that and rebuilding it all, I don't know how I can make this any easier for myself. All of these things are such irregular shapes, and it's so difficult to get up and down the different levels. And I need to catch more than I am. So we'll try it one more time with the same setup. We need to go into the thunderstorm. Not away. I'll do another batch of zinc. But I was just like, is there any easier way to do this? Is there any like tips on how to do it? No one's given any tips on this. Like, so did maybe other people find it really easy and they're like, yeah, I just went and did it. Why are you finding it so hard? It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. You've just got to use your dash ability. You can go away. I'm doing something for Gustav right now. But it might just be I'll have a really lucky run and that'll be it. Once it's done, it's done. So might be fine. So once we get to about the half-hour mark of trying these challenges, I'll take Bruce and Mickey back to the Everdor. Hi. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Bleh, 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 bleh. Bleh, 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 bleh. My ship is massive right now, so yeah. Dash might... Ah, Dash actually hindered me there. See, me trying to get that one is going to hinder me from getting this one, I reckon. Even with Dash, this is impossible. Oh, let's just get that one then. Just gonna get these two. No, this one. This one. Alright, I got a lot, and I literally, like, I was just there, boom, 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 boom. Does that mean I got enough? And time. Not bad. I wouldn't put it on the leaderboard, or you on a podium, but you got some talent. This should be a good reward for you. I don't have anything else. Scram. Ah, okay, we did that one. One more, guys. One more. Oh, so maybe if I find the treasure sunk at sea, that might be the other skill that would help me with the pulsar rays. Maybe that's why I couldn't do them. This has been so annoying, and I've hated it. Every minute of it. I wonder... I hope it's entertaining, me hating every minute of it, because... I'd hate to think that my stress was not entertaining for you guys. Okay. I can, I'm gonna go to the treasure map location. And then we can put my boat back to rights, because I've completely messed up the boat trying to make it easier to catch things. Right, so, what did the treasure map actually say? Let's go and have a look. Treasure map, where are you? 3469. Right, let's go to 3469. No minuses, just pluses. So plus 34 and plus 69. Very close to where Olga is. Okay. I need to go to that bus stop. I definitely am very pleased that I managed the thunderstorms. Oh my goodness, that was so hard. Okay, so, where are we going? No, what am I doing? Well, my brain is mashed now. Because I did the gold dragon last episode, and that was literally just before I did this one. So I'm like, my brain is mangled now. I'm like, oh. So we're gonna go to the bus stop, and then we're gonna go across there. So in the meantime, I can build Gustav his desk while we're travelling. And then we can start on the cellar. Oh, it's an edit, isn't it? It's an edit to his house. Where is his house? I don't even know where his house is anymore. It's an improvement there. Neoclassical Nordic fireplace. It just looks like a normal fireplace to me. Obviously, I have no artistic nous at all. clearly. But his place is looking quite cool. Right. Designed to keep the room as cold as possible. I see. What a terrible fireplace. I do feel a little bit like, I feel a bit guilty for giving up so easily on that, and then being like, oh, it's so terrible, I can't do these things, it's so bad, it's so bad, it's so bad. And then I'm like, oh, actually I did it. I still do maintain that that might be a really difficult thing for someone with accessibility issues. Whether there are options to maybe negate that, I'm not certain. But I really dislike games. There was a game, I think it was like a puzzle game I did once, where there was a game of Go that I couldn't get past. Because it's Go against a computer. Like, how are you supposed to win that? But anyway, couldn't get past it. And it was really, really, really frustrating, because that meant the entire game was then locked off to me. Just because I couldn't do a thing. That irritates me in a game. So I hope there maybe is a way that you could just not do those. Maybe there is. Maybe I don't have to do them, but I get the impression I need to. Anyway, same with the shrine actually. If you just are that way inclined that you can't do those things. So this, for some people, this game might be too difficult to finish. And it's not obvious from the get-go that that's the case. Oh, no, we're not going anywhere with you. Thank you for the lift, though. Let's go and see if we can find this treasure map location. So where was it? It was 3469. I like the fact that the treasure maps get removed. I'm sorry I've been such a grouchy bum today, but I feel pretty accomplished for actually finishing these tasks. This is not something I find easy at all, by the way. In case you hadn't noticed. 69, 34. I'm sure I've driven through that location like a million times before, but maybe it only shows up once you have the actual map. Bye, Alex! I'm not going to put the thing back together, the boat back together in a sensible order, which is what I had before. I had like all the houses I didn't need to visit too much. They were all up the top. And all the things I needed, the farms and stuff were down the bottom, and they looked really good, and everything was pretty and well organized. And now it's a mess because of these challenges. Thanks, Elena. You know what I haven't done? Fed Stanley. No, I can't cook a horse, but what I can do is give you some fried chicken. You're welcome. Probably give Moose and Bricky some as well. That's ready. Apparently we have found the location of the buried treasure, so let's go and see if we can find it. Will it be a little dive spot or something? Or have we found like a mystical island? I'm not seeing an island or anything, so I'm guessing it's in the water. Are we at the right place? Well, I certainly can't sail anywhere. Let me just double check the map, double check I've got the coordinates the right way around. Sometimes I get things the wrong way around. 3469. Have I done 6934? Yep. So we want 34. 69. It's funny how I knew exactly what I'd done wrong. It's right there. Yes, it's funny how I knew exactly what I'd done wrong. The minute I was like, there's nothing here, then I was like, you got the coordinates backwards, haven't you, She-Lab? And I was like, yep. Right, let's have a look at cellars. Well, that is the last thing to be... I apparently have all the stuff I need for a cellar. There, I guess. There you go, Stanley the man. Stan the man. But he is a mushroom, so he's not really a man. And he's also a boy, so he never actually got to be a man. So what we got in here then? I can pickle things, maybe? Age into yogurt. Can be fermented. Alright, let's make some yogurt then. I'm gonna make some pickled herring. I'm gonna make some yogurt. I can see why Stanley likes this place. Oh, we got the treasure. Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute, Stan. Stop the boat. This looks like one of those serpents, honestly. Anyway, let's dive down and see what we get. A marriage ring. Elena's Dharma. Let's go and talk to Elena about that then. Or we could go talk to Stanley. What? What's that? Wait, that's what a cellar is. You put things in there and then you wait? That's it? Oh man, this is so boring. Not at all what I had in mind. I'm so disappointed. I wanted fires and explosions. Poof. What will I do now? This is so stupid. I don't know. Wait, I guess? Ferment something in the cellar. I am doing that. Stanley wants to try fermentation. Let's let it rot in the cellar. It looks like it's going anti-clockwise. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Okay, that's fine. It'll probably take me a while to do the last of the quests. Let's see if we can find Elena. Or maybe we need to go to sleep. Probably need to go to sleep soon. Where is she then? Okay, I'm all the way here. In fact, I'm going to start going back towards the... I think anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go back towards the one remaining thing that I have left to do. Which is, unfortunately, the comet thing. Let's see what she has to say. If I can find it. At all. Anyway, where is she? Is she in her house? Where even is her house anymore? Right, her house is down here. Let's see if we can talk to her. Should I go into the kitchen myself? Feed me! Oh man. Have an apple. Healthy apple. Right, let's talk. I used to be a teacher. I still am. Back then I had a classroom. In the kind of school that made sure each student passed. The kind of school that teaches that money can buy everything. And every September it was full of students ready to learn. Each year, however, they failed to impress me. Chatting amongst themselves, passing glances around, closing their ears and their minds to my lessons. Immature little shits. You swear so much for a teacher. All of them. I'm supposed to be talking to you about this ring, aren't I? Maybe I need to give the ring. Okay. So it is just doing the pulsar rays now. Okay, fine. I think we might try again at the pulsar rays. Because we've now only got one thing to do, I feel a little bit less, like, pressured that it's going to take me forever to do things. It only took me something like 3 tries at the Thunders and 2 tries at the Gold Dragon. So, you know, maybe a couple more tries at this and I will get it. Oh, and it's time for bed now as well. Okay, I think what we're going to do, we're going to sleep till morning. We're at the bus stop now, so we can do a quick whistle stop past the Everdor because we're 32 minutes into the episode. I like to make them about 40 odd, so I think 10 minutes to get through the Everdor. And then next episode, we'll go and see if we can get those pulsar rays done. So I was really worried, super worried actually, that we wouldn't be able to get these done. But I think with enough persistence, I will. It's just... I sometimes underestimate my own abilities as well, and I get very stressed out about things like this. But it's a lesson to you guys that you can overcome adversity if you believe in yourself. Unlike me, who doesn't believe in myself ever that I can do anything. And I sometimes surprise myself. Okay, Alex, take us to the Everdor, please. I've been putting this off, but... Bing! Time to say goodbye to Bruce and Mickey, I think. Then we'll just have Stanley and Elena, and that's it, isn't it? Oh, and Gustav. I forgot about Gustav. Oh, I think my yogurt might be ready. Yay! Yogurts! Or if you're American, it's yogurt. And gross pickled herring, I think. Surströmming. Never heard of that in my life. I imagine it's some kind of pickled fish. Considering I just pickled a fish. Now let's head to the Everdor. And now I feel a bit sad. It's been a crazy emotional journey, hasn't it? Of frustration and now sadness. Aren't you so glad you watch my episodes, right? Okay, we're into the blood red. I imagine Bruce and Mickey will head down. What is this? Stupid shopping delivery notification. I'm doing serious stuff here. Oh, big hat. That was so boring, I almost slept the whole time. Hey, I have an idea, something that will turn it around. I want to do a play, a theatre play for everyone aboard. I have a story I want to tell. It's going to be great. So, you've got to invite your favourite friends. You can decide how many people you want. Find the best audience for my great play. My favourite friends. It will literally... There's not many people left, Stanley. They're all going. I don't think Bruce and Mickey would be good audience members anyway, so we're gonna take them. Alright, Scout, we need to talk. I've been... You know how I've been. Wanna go somewhere? Alright. Come on then, let's have a chat. I don't really feel like Bruce and Mickey have had quite the same, like, as I've gone on, I don't feel like some of the later characters have had the same sort of screen time as, like, say, Gwen at the beginning. I almost forgot. Listen, let's just get on. I can't do this job without my brother. Let's just get on and talk it through. Alright, let's go. See what they've got to say. It's a horrible life they've had. I didn't plan this life for me and my brother. They used to call me the talker. I could talk your ear off. I'd never shut up. However, right now, I don't want to talk. I should be like my brother. And take a moment. Pause and listen. Yeah. And think for a change. Fat chance. At my age, nothing is possible. Nobody changes. Anybody that tells you that tells you otherwise is lying. I'm trying to sell you something. The only thing I'd rather be is true to myself. That might make me an asshole in the end. That might make me a loyal brother to this man here. None of this shit matters. None of it. Do you know why we're here? It's because I have a small imagination. I can't see beyond my back streets, my town, my friends, my family. More importantly, I can't see a life beyond my brother. He goes, I go. Funny thing is, he went a long time ago. I just didn't want to admit it to myself. That's why he never talked. I was holding on to something from the past, and that's why he was always carrying him around like a big burden. Oh my goodness. My reputation, my house, my car, whatever it was nice while it lasted. It just doesn't change anything. Anyway you slice it, we're still Maria's kids from South Broad. Nothing's ever going to change. Not even in the end. Alright, Mickey. Oh, you were Bruce. Deep breaths. So really, we kind of only had Bruce and his heavy, heavy burden. Oh, you gave me a nuzzle. That's so cute. Let's go see what everyone's been raving about. I'll send you a postcard, kid. See you later, alligators. Will we have a little hummingbird in the sky? Or will it try and be the both of them? It was the both of them. I like that the stars made the both of them. Brothers until the end. Okay, so we've got Stanley's play to do. We've still got to try... Oops, wrong one. Let's go and grab the Spiritfarer. If I can get into their house. There we are. Made them such an expensive house as well. But yeah, so we've got Stanley's play. We've still got to do... Oh, Gustav's gallery is fully functional. Gustav's ready to start filling it with pieces while he should be able to do everything by himself. He asked me to stay ready for the bigger pieces. Right, so there might be one more piece to do, I think. Usually there's 3 per house for Gustav's gallery. I will get Gustav and Elena to come to Stanley's play, I guess. I shall try. But that's it for this episode, I feel. So we'll have another go at Elena's last task. One last episode of me totally stressing myself out over those. And then hopefully we'll get that done. If I try enough times, hopefully we'll get it done. It's just a bit annoying that I've got to sail back to there each time as well. It's very annoying. But I think I'll get it done. I have confidence in myself. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Spiritfarer, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.